Hello again. Do you agree with me when I say most people hardly forget what they did at Christmas each year? Do you remember where you were at Christmas in 1995? Well, I do. It was my daughter's first Christmas and we celebrated it in Zimbabwe. She was 11 months old. I also got married and had a wedding 4 days after that Christmas. And 7 days before that Christmas, I turned 31. It's almost impossible to forget if you have such a milestone as a point of reference. And this is why I begin to write down my year in review right after Christmas, because that is my point of reference. Now we have 3 days till the end of 2022, and today I'm taking a look at my achievements and my setbacks, and I will reflect on both. Obviously, my achievements must supersede my setbacks. Now, I was with my family when we jumped into 2022, and what a way to kick it off. The best, actually. I remember that my children went out on New Year's Eve. I was so nervous about it since we were in a lockdown and midnight curfew was in place. They were young adults, and we could only trust that they could be responsible and keep themselves safe. Anyway, one of them had to catch an early flight the morning of the 1st of January back to London. So the curfew would force them to return home at midnight. So we thought. Lo and behold, we got a call and curfew was lifted. The children got to stay out all night, which meant that I could not catch a wink since I had to be the adult and make sure the child didn't oversleep and miss her flight. Well, after an hour and a half of sleep, she made her flight. Now, this is how my year began, on a very positive and bright note. After 2 COVID years, I had finally spent the holidays with my family. In 2021, I had launched my online golf fitness program, and I now had to plan the launch of my bucket list lifestyle program to people who did not know anything about me. I had to find these people and let them know who I was and what I could do for them. So I began advertising for my online boot camp, which is when I found you. I got you to join my world so I could help you transform your lifestyle into a healthy and sustainable one. While my ads were running on Facebook, I was busy ticking off items on my bucket list. So I went to Prague and I got to see my daughter on set. And then I played golf in Turkey. Everything was going according to plan. You then joined me for my virtual boot camp for the first week. But as I was preparing for the second week of boot camp, where I would present my 8-week bucket list transformation program and offer it for purchase, I received the sad news that my brother-in-law, Chris, had passed away. Now, Chris was married to my sister, but he was like a brother to me. So I suffered a huge loss. I had to abandon my boot camp, and I missed the opportunity to show you how the program would benefit you and why you needed to consider joining my program. Anyway, I traveled to Zimbabwe to bury Chris and ended up staying there for 3 weeks to comfort my sister. I've learned through the years that when you make sacrifices, the universe gives you back the opportunities that you miss. I ran an organic campaign and I was offered a collaboration with an amazing organization that wanted their staff to follow a healthy lifestyle and get fit. More than 200 staff members signed up for the program. I later conducted a survey to the staff members and the response was overwhelming. They found the program very helpful. How amazing is that? Some of those who attended my boot camp sent me emails showing interest in the program, and they too later signed up for this program. Others sent me emails asking me if I have a program that allows them to interact with me and attend live online workouts. And this took me straight back to the drawing board. Anyway, 2 months after the funeral, I traveled back to Zimbabwe for my niece Kagoa's wedding. This is Chris's daughter. It was an amazing wedding where the family gathered once again in celebration. Kagoa looked gorgeous. We ate, we danced, we laughed. What a beautiful wedding. So when I came back from Zimbabwe, I went back to that drawing board again, and I crafted another interactive lifestyle program that I called Body Mastermind, where my clients work with me directly. Now, I've been running Body Mastermind for 2 months now. I only have ladies so far, but it's open to men too. The results I'm seeing with these ladies are absolutely amazing. Throughout the year, I've also been sharing healthy tips, advice, and workouts on my social media platforms, and I hope you found them useful. Anyway, my Christmas this year only had 3 people at the table: my son and my housekeeper, and myself, of course. It was just as memorable as all the other Christmases, full of love, full of laughter, and full of good food. My son even baked me a cake before he went back to work. Now that's memorable. Now you cannot do a year in review and not look at the year ahead. You have to set new goals, starting with where you left off. And my goal next year is to inspire more people as I have inspired you. I shall continue to give you more value as I help you achieve your body goals. Now, I'll be launching my bucket list lifestyle program again this year, and this time the launch will be bigger and more effective. I'm putting out an offer to join my Body Mastermind, so keep checking your email for the invitation to sign up. Now, I shall end this episode with words of gratitude. Thank you for supporting me throughout the year. Thank you for reading all my emails and responding to them. And finally, thank you for following me and for being so awesome. Until the next episode, have a glorious 2022, and may you achieve all your goals. Stay healthy and stay fit.